And he took that away from me. So I'm begging y'all again, please, 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 just give both him and I some privacy when it comes to this divorce. And honestly, this divorce is signed, sealed, and delivered. So hopefully this never even have to come up again. But please let him do what he's doing in peace and let me do what I'm doing in peace. I'm begging.
Today, we've got some serious tea. Let's talk about Teyana Taylor, who's just out here trying to enjoy her new love life. But her ex, Iman Shumpert, seems determined to make sure she can't catch a break. It's been a full year since their divorce was finalized, yet Iman is still acting like he's living in the past. Now, Teyana is finally opening up about it all. And trust me, it's messier than we ever imagined. Recently, Teyana has been making headlines, not for any drama, but because she casually introduced her new guy, Ibir, aka Mufasa, to the world. And apparently that sent Iman into a full-blown meltdown. Word on the street is that Iman's been acting pretty weird, to the point where people are speculating that he's stalking both Teyana and her new man. But it doesn't end there. Teyana has come forward, accusing Iman of allegedly paying off blogs and shady outlets to launch a smear campaign against her. We're talking about full-on efforts to twist the story and paint her as the villain in their breakup. The worst part? She claims he's been spreading false stories just to ruin her reputation. But now, Teyana's done being the nice one. Teyana has stayed quiet for way too long, and it seems like she's finally ready to spill everything. To be honest, Teyana tried to take the high road from the start. She did her best to handle their divorce behind closed doors. When she first filed, she even opted to use initials instead of their full names to keep things low-key and protect their privacy, especially for the sake of their kids. But who pushed for the exact opposite? Iman. He allegedly fought to have their full legal names included in the filings, making the documents public and giving the media free rein to cover their split. Now, fans are wondering, why would Iman be so determined to go public unless he had something to gain?
The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm gonna give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. It's not him, maybe it's his lawyers. But y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is it's a lot. It's a lot.
This isn't just your average post-divorce drama. It's turning into a full-blown celebrity Cold War. When Teyana Taylor first announced her breakup, she kept it calm and respectful. She didn't even use the word divorce. Instead, she clarified that they were separated, not officially done. In her own words, she said, "To be 1000% clear, Iman and I are separated and have been for a while. Infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our split. We're still a solid team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful kids." Teyana really tried to keep things mature and peaceful. She only made that public statement because the internet was blowing up with rumors, and she wanted to shut it down before things got out of control. She added, "I'm only sharing this because the narratives are getting a little too wild, and it's unfair to everyone involved. I hope this clears things up." That's how mature and composed she was trying to be. So if Teyana's finally clapping back now, you know she's reached her limit. She jumped on Instagram Live, and baby, she had a lot to say, and she wasn't holding anything back. Teyana revealed that Iman's been running his mouth, allegedly spreading fake rumors and putting out stories to make her look bad. She claims he's behind a full-blown smear campaign, and for what? Just because she's out here thriving and living her best life with her new man, Mufasa, aka the guy everyone's been talking about lately? According to Teyana, Iman's whole issue comes down to one thing: jealousy. He couldn't stand seeing her happy with someone else, especially someone who's getting a lot of attention in the industry.
His lawyers, but y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot.
But Teyana wasn't done spilling the tea, not by a long shot. She also fired back hard at the narrative that she cleaned. Iman out in their divorce. According to her, those stories were flat-out lies spread by his side to make her look greedy and vindictive. She expressed how tired she was of seeing shady articles suggesting she ran to court to grab every dollar Iman made during his NBA career. The media painted her as someone just waiting to cash in, and she immediately shut that down. Teyana made it clear that she didn't take a penny that wasn't rightfully hers. She said what she received in the divorce was fair, including assets she had already contributed to and things that were legally hers. She even mentioned she was entitled to damages, implying that there was more going on behind the scenes than anyone knew. From her words and tone, it was obvious she's not about taking what's not hers, but she's also not about to let anyone lie on her and paint her as a gold digger. Not today.
But one thing you will have clear is that Teyana ain't take nothing from Iman. Oh, and that $1 million, y'all claiming that 7-figure, 8-figure, it was a one-time fee of $1 million in damages. When Iman crashed the $400,000 Rolls Royce and Iman did whatever other stuff he did, that was the things he had to pay me back. Iman left me with a whole lot of shit. That's another thing. Let's be clear with that too. When you're dividing marital assets, when you're dividing houses and stuff, if it's still bills a part of it, if it's still whatever taxes, who you think gotta pay for that? Because let's be clear, big auntie want to be stuck paying taxes and bills and da-da-da-da. No. But guess what? I've been doing.
Let's dive into the real breakdown of this divorce drama. And trust, the court documents didn't leave anything to the imagination. A judge in Fulton County, Georgia, finally set the terms, and what's inside has everyone talking, not just because of the money, but also because of the timing, pettiness, and the behind-the-scenes drama. So here's the scoop. Iman Shumpert has officially been ordered to give Teyana Taylor a one-time payout that's reportedly in the 7-figure range. Major money. But that's not all. He's also required to pay her $8,000 a month in child support and cover the entire cost of private schooling for their daughters, Junie and Rue. No 50-50 split. He's responsible for the whole thing. Ow, Iman didn't walk away empty-handed. Far from it. He kept ownership of his Shumpert Shum investments, his Miami condo, and 2 other homes in South Georgia and Decatur. So yeah, he's still sitting on a solid amount of property and business ventures. But here's where things take a turn. Teyana came out ahead in a big way, not because she took everything, but because she walked away with what she helped create. She now owns her brands, TaylorMade and Aunties, along with some serious luxury toys, a $300,000 Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her Bronco truck. On top of that, she's walking away with 4 properties they once owned together, worth over $10 million combined. That's generational wealth right there. But here's where it gets even more interesting. TMZ reported that Teyana believes Iman is the one leaking private details about the settlement, intentionally fueling the media frenzy around her name. And the worst part? She claims he timed the leaks to coincide with the release of his new rap single. That's right. Teyana thinks he used their divorce drama as a way to promote his music. She was so upset she even asked the court to hold him in contempt. And yes, she pushed for the possibility of jail time. However, when she went live on Instagram, she clarified that she wasn't really trying to have him locked up. She was just heated in the moment. But even so, she's not backing down. Teyana says the leaks weren't just messy. They were calculated, meant to tarnish her image and make her look like the villain. But now, she's done playing nice. She's taking back control of her story and showing the world what's really been going on.
It's not true. Y'all forgot after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits, creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Me and LA took war, you got da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business.
You know what really hits hard about all this? The fact that Teyana Taylor was riding for Iman hard after he left the NBA. She didn't just support him emotionally, she put him on. When he was trying to break into Hollywood, it was Teyana's industry connections that helped open doors for him. She introduced him to the right people, guided him through the entertainment world, and gave him the spotlight when nobody else was really paying attention to him like that.
Like, at the end of the day, I always held Iman down. When Iman stopped playing basketball, I got him on the shy. I called Lena and said, yo, these motherfuckers is playing with my husband. Like, he's so much bigger than basketball. He's so much bigger than boom, 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 boom. Like, he could act, he could model, he could boom, 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 he could do whatever he want to do. Let's get him where he needs to be. I got him on and into his acting. So we're not going to do that.
She had his back all the way when he was switching careers, and now this is the energy she's getting in return? It's no surprise she feels betrayed. Anyone would be hurt after putting so much effort into lifting someone up, only to have them turn around and try to bring you down. And just when things were starting to calm down, Teyana made her relationship with Pierre aka Mufasa official. And let's just say that definitely got under Iman's skin. Their relationship seems solid, and from what we can see, Iman has been spiraling ever since. That new love glow? It's clearly what set him off and made him start acting out.
Peace. I'm begging y'all. I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye.
Of course, Iman Shumpert wasn't just going to sit back and take all the heat without responding. So what did he do? He had his lawyer step in with a formal statement denying everything Teyana accused him of, especially the claims about leaking court documents and personal information. The statement came across like a PR strategy. My client, Mr. Iman Shumpert, has never leaked any allegations or information mentioned in the pleadings. He completely denies providing any information to the media, either directly or indirectly. Mr. Shumpert also denies being the source for any news reports that came out before the trial of this matter. The lawyer added that Iman has been fully complying with the court's order to seal the case file. Supposedly, he's not talking to the press, not sharing any receipts, and definitely not adding to the drama. The statement ended by saying he has no interest in discussing any private or legal details with anyone outside of the people directly involved. Sounds professional, right? But here's the issue. No one's buying it.